Well, alright everyone, here it is, the spring major predictions are here. I'm gonna make, like, since everyone's doing the predictions now on YouTube, I'm also gonna do it, just cause I don't know why. Like, by the way, there will be no EU bias here whatsoever, and all my predictions are 100% correct, so don't say anything, okay? Okay, so let's start off with G2 Gaming Gladiators. Here, obviously, Gaming Gladiators, I'm gonna take this in 5. I'm joking. G2 wins this very easily. Like, I think it will not be close. I'm a guy that really likes to watch the APEC teams. Like, I like minor regions in general. I've followed like the entire thing through, so I'm really cheering for Gaming Gladiators. But I mean, G2 is probably the best team in the world. They are the current champions of the last major, so yeah, they don't stand a chance against G2. Now we get into the interesting stuff now. Fury versus Carmine Cop. I think this match has everything to be interesting. I would give the edge to Furia though, but I think it's gonna be very close. And by the way, I'm gonna try to make as much upsets as possible. So I'm not really sure about this matchup because I can see it going either way. I'm gonna say it goes to 5. For a side, I think Fury is gonna win, but I don't want to be killed by Carmine fans. I think it'll be close though. I think Carmine will put up a fight definitely. Alright, so next, version 1 versus Endpoint. Not much to say here. I think version 1 has a very offensive and aggressive playstyle. They do not struggle with a defensive team like Endpoint. That's easy. Just like All Fury destroyed Endpoint in the Winter Major, I think version 1 wins here easily. Moist versus Envy. Literally the same thing I said to version 1 and Endpoint. The thing is, I think Moist is better than version 1 and Endpoint is better than Envy. So it's a 3-0 sweep. Alright. So now BDS versus Team Secret. This is where it starts getting interesting, I think. Not here, but I was looking at the rest of the bracket and like, who am I gonna pick in some of these matchups? Alright, BDS Secret's pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure their match in the Winter Major was a 3-0 sweep, and I think it's gonna be the same thing again. The same with the Seiko buff. Yeah, I just don't see anything else happening. Now, Space Station Gaming versus the Pioneers. This is where it gets interesting. Like, most of you will just say, yeah, Space Station wins this. I can see Pioneers causing an upset. Like, that Winter Major Group D was super scuffed. Like, no means do I want to hate on Space Station since I love that team, by the way. Like, I really like all three players, and I like the team in general, but like, they had a free group. They just had to beat Dignitas, and like, even though they beat 3-1, they won 3-1 against Pioneers in the Winter Major. I can see it going either way, but I won't make the upset happen. But I think Space Station started slow. I can see a reverse sweep in here, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna say to 3-2, way closer than people expected. Now, face PWR is self-explanatory. I think it's gonna be a 3-0. No disrespect to PWR, such a great team. Power is amazing. They kind of fell off since the fall. They swept Renegades in the fall major. They were the strongest team in the Oceania region. But they had a tough split. Even in spring, they won just because Renegades lost to Kaka's minions like right at the end in top 3. They just had to win the series and they didn't. They were kind of lucky in there. They depend on Renegades because they lost in top 6. So they definitely fell off. And their match in lowers will definitely not be easier since they got probably the two most mechanical teams facing off against each other, Liquid and Falcons. I'm gonna say goes to 5. The problem with Liquid, it's like their playstyle is a lot I see ball I go, and then they don't really think. I think it's in terms of individual talent, top 6 in the world easily. But they gotta prove to me that they got it in LAN. I think they will because these mechanical teams usually scare off a lot of teams in LAN, and I think here they will scare a lot of people, but it won't be enough for Falcons. Now, Gaming Gladiators K Corp, self-explanatory. I don't think Gladiators will win a game, sadly. I was really hoping they would. Well, Endpoint versus Envy. I think people are sleeping on Envy, really. Envy is a really good team. I can see this going either way. They have similar playstyles. Yeah, I can see this going either way. I'm giving the edge to Endpoint because of like Archie and his creativity. I'm giving it to Endpoint because of that, but I can see Envy winning this. I could also see them beating Moist if Moist is looking bad. While Secret Pioneers is also going to 5. I, however, am gonna go with what most people wouldn't expect. I think Pioneers are very talented, but I'm giving it to Secret. Actually, wait, I'm doubting myself. Oh, I actually don't know what to pick. I'm gonna say Pioneers just because I changed my mind, whatever. If Secret actually wins this, I'll be sad. Well, just because I gave them the edge, like, I made them go close to Space Station, I think they'll beat Secret. Because I think this is all on the same day. Power Liquid, yeah. I think this is gonna be a 3-1. I think Liquid loses game 1 and then wins in 4. Liquid has a trend to lose game 1, so I think it will stay the same here. Now let's do. Oh, okay. I should have done upper sister once. I'm stupid. Yeah, I just noticed. Upper round 2 is before the lower round 1. That's my fault. Whatever. G2 Fury. Okay, we had this matchup in the Winter Major, and the G2 won 4-2. I think G2. I think Fury will have more pressure in this one. I don't think they're affected by pressure, but I still think it'll be a 3-1. Honestly, I'll have the matchup go the same way. I think Fury is a very good team, but people I don't think. Well, I'll just say I don't think they're a top 6 team. Just like they finished in the Winter Major, I think they have potential to be top 8 in terms of individual talent. Just like Liquid, they're very good. But like, I have some questions about that team. They had a pretty easy run as well in the Winter Major. Besides, I mean, they did go very close against Moist, so I shouldn't be saying that. Like their group was pretty easy. Like they go very well against Endpoint, and Energy was looking real rough. Version 1 Moist. Okay, this is interesting. I think this is where I have my first upset, like real upset. I'm having version 1 take this in 5. I think version 1 can be Moist again. They beat them before, and I think they'll do it again, this time in 5. I don't know, I just have a feeling. I think Ruin's a very good team. Now BDS SSG. I had SSG starting off slow. I think I'll do the same here. They started off slow, they can be BDS now. I'll give them again because I feel like not giving them again is just a disrespect to how good they are. Face Falcons. Okay, this is also very hard. Holy, I don't know what to do here. This is another one that goes 5, I think. I think here I will go with what most people won't expect. Falcons have a lot of land experience though. They know how to be in lands. FaZe is a very young team. I actually don't know here. Okay, I'm gonna coin flip his whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's sales. You probably can tell by the name it's sales. I'm giving it to Falconson. I was in between. I think this match goes either way. If I say 3-2, it's probably going either way for me. Now face K Corp. I think I'm sorry everyone, but I think it's where K Corp's run ends. FaZe is a very solid team, especially in majors. I don't see them losing to K Corp. Alright, now next. Space Station Endpoint. Do I give this to Archie? No, they always finish top 12. I think they're gonna be consistent. They're top 12 again. FaZe SSG for lower round 3. Everything to be interesting then. Moist Pioneers. I think Pioneers have a very fast and aggressive playstyle, which is rare for the Oceania region, but like it's very similar to Moist. That's what I want to say. So I think Moist is just a better team. I don't see them losing here. I'll say a 3-0 sweep. Now this is where it gets interesting. Pure Liquid. I think this is the hardest matchup. I think this goes to 5. They're very similar. Oops. I think it can go either way. I think I want to go for the upset. Probably just because of my bias, because I'm a Liquid fan. Is it just because I'm a Liquid fan? Probably. Yeah, fuck it. Wait, not that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we have our top 8. It's 3 EU teams, 4 and 8 teams, and I'm EU, so I think my bias isn't going really well. Yeah, that's my fault. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start with the lure on 3 matchups. Moist liquid. I think this is going to moist in 4. It's liquid runs over. Top 8 in their first major is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Beating Fury itself is a big feat. They only faced minor region teams until moist. I just saw that. But still, Fury is an insane team. Yeah, that's the hard thing about predicting majors is that everyone's such a good team. It's hard to predict who wins. Like anyone can win. Like I had Endpoint going out in top 12 in Fury. I can see them making top 6 easily. But that's just again like now Face Station is Face Station, Space Station, Face Clan. Like anyone can win this. Honestly, I don't know. Do I give this SSG? I was thinking like yeah, there's no way Face loses this. But like, dude, I can see SSG beating them honestly in 5. Yeah, but Face is a very good team in 5 though. This SSG got the ice. I think they're a more icy team. Arsenal's insane at LAN as well. Daniel seems to have the ice and Rlcs is very good at LAN always. I'm a big fan of Rlcs as well. Yeah, I'm going SSG. Okay, so now the upper semi-finals. Jesus, this is a mess. I hate predicting majors because of this stuff. I just prefer predicting regionals. It's like people are bound to get angry at these results. Like anyone can win, honestly. It's hard. G2 version 1. Yeah, this is a 4-2 IMO. Honestly, I can't see version 1 winning against G2 in LAN. Oh, this match. By the way, I love this matchup, version 1 Space Station. Such a good matchup, always so entertaining. But yeah, I'm gonna predict this. I'm gonna make it quick. Falcons have a very aggressive playstyle. I don't know. I, I'll be honest. I said I watch a lot of minor regions. The minor region I watch less is Mina, so I don't really know a lot about Falcons playstyle. So it's hard for me to predict them. I'm gonna have them losing against VDS, so I'm gonna go for 1. And then the okay, so version on the Space Station. Oh, okay, this is the hardest one yet. Like, if I open Wikipedia, the last time they faced each other at the Winter Major, like SSG won in 6. Like since then, I'm pretty sure V1 beat them every single time. Like they beat them for top 8. Look for 2. It's still a very close series every single time. I love the playstyle of both teams. They have similar playstyles. They're both aggressive and go for a lot of demos. So I love both teams. Let me see. In Regional 1, okay, Space Station swept them in Regional 1, never mind, I'm just wrong. In Regional 2, I know version 1 beat them in 5, and then in Regional 3, they beat them in 7, didn't they? Yeah, there it is. So, last time they faced each other. Okay, I can see this going either way. I'm giving the land buff to SSG though. Since I had them beating phase, I'm also having them beat version 1 in 7 though. Okay, so Falcons Moist. Okay, this one, yeah. Who do I give this to? Jesus, I actually don't know. Okay, this is actually really hard. Okay, no, I'm being for all these matches. Yeah, this one, yeah. I'm going for two game sevens in a row. I don't care. Am I gonna make another coin flip for Falcons? I hate my life. Okay, here I go for Moist, honestly. Yeah, I'm going for Moist. I want to see what the coin has to say. The coin is never wrong. Okay, the coin is going for Falcons. Do I go for the coin? I'm actually going to go whole best of 7, I don't care. Okay, 1 for Moist. 1 for Falcons. I mean 2 for Falcons, 2 for Moist. 3 for Moist. Okay, 4-2 for Moist, I'm going with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now Moist SSG. Okay, I think Moist won in 7 last time. And I think they're gonna win again, yeah. and this time in a 4-2, and they want the revenge against G2 as well, which I think will happen now because I think BDS in the most hype game of the entire spring split, I think BDS wins in 7. Very cool series. I don't know what else to say about this series. Anyone can win that. I'm having BDS though. And okay, I swear, I think this is where my EU bias comes up. Another 4-3 Moist BDS Grand Finals. I can explain why. It's the, I'm going by the logic of the theory that the team that comes from the upper final always loses in the bracket, lower bracket final. I don't mean always, but like they have like a, what was it, like 70% chance or something, like it's insane. So I'm going with it again. I also want an all EU final because I'm from EU and because I want Moist to get revenge on G2. Okay, so now the grand finals. By the way, I just had Moist make another lower bracket run. I just noticed. The lower finals. Do I go for the bracket reset? I think I do. Honestly, I'm going for 4-2, just like the EU Super 16, the last regional we had in EU. It was 4-2 for Moist. It was like a reverse sweep at semi-final room. Yeah, it was like 3 games and 2 games and then 1 more win. Yeah, I'm going with that, and then last series I'm gonna coin flip. I don't know. It's very hard. I would have BDS winning it though. 1 for BDS, 2 for BDS. Honestly, a 4-0 wouldn't be bad here. Okay, 3-1. Okay, that's a 4-1. I'm happy with that. Okay, I guess these are my spring major predictions. All EU final, I know that's kind of biased, and well, at least I had more NA teams and EU teams in the top 8, so that means complexity makes a major, if I'm not mistaken. The wildcard. Yeah, there it is. Complexity makes a wildcard. Because, and they get 7 teams in the in worlds, because they get 4 from here and then 3 from here. I have Falcons, SSG, Endpoint, MRG, FaZe, Moist, G2, and BDS. Alright, I can believe in that. Dig doesn't make it, which is kind of heartbreaking for them. Wait, who passes them? It's Endpoint. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, fair enough. It's hard for Endpoint not to pass them. And then Fury Secret. Okay, this is gonna be a spicy wildcard. I wouldn't predict them. I would probably have V1, Cole, Dig, K Corp, Pioneers, Furia, Veloce, and then either Simpa or Envy. I'm gonna go with Envy. So my 8 teams would be V1, Envy, Complexity, Dignitas, K Corp, Pioneers, Fury, and Veloce. Yeah, I can see that. Well, I guess this is my prediction. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, call me whatever you want. That's my predictions. Nobody's gonna get them right besides me. So yeah, I'll see you guys.